Buying gifts for Digital Nomad Kids can be very tricky.
And their parents.
And their parents.
And their parents, sure. It's tricky because why? Why is it tricky to buy gifts for digital nomads?
Because humans want big, expensive things.
Because people want big things sometimes, huh? But we can't travel with big things, can we?
No, we cannot.
No. So in this video, we're going to cover some of our top recommendations for gift ideas for digital nomads that you may know. And we're skipping some of the more obvious things, huh?
Yes.
Like, what are some obvious things?
Wall adapters, portable chargers.
Yeah, so we're not going to show you that. Like a lot of people that are digital nomads already have that. We're going to have some things in the description below this video that we link to, but we are going to talk about some of the maybe non-obvious things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here are my top recommendations for gifts for digital nomads. I have 3 items here. First is the Logitech keyboard case. It is absolutely perfect. I use this all the time. I use this while I'm chatting with my friends. I use this for school mostly. But this is perfect because a lot of keyboards don't have this trackpad. This is perfect because it has this nice and handy trackpad, has a Apple Pencil holder case thingy that most keyboards do have this, but it is very useful. And this is just perfect because you can use it for so many things, and it's just better than other iPad cases. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Leaf Razor. This is great because every time that you get into a new country, you don't have to look for a razor that you like. This will last you probably your entire life. When you use it for up to 30 years, then maybe you'll have to get a new one. But this is also amazing because you can change the razor blades at any time. They give you a little packet so you can put the bad ones in, and then they give you a whole supply of new ones. Also, this is great for the environment. It's totally great. Those other cheap plastic razors, this is so much better. Again, you can change the blades. It's so much better for the environment, and you don't have to worry about buying a new one every single time. Okay, next up is art supplies. I am a huge artist. I love anything that has to do with art. I love sketching, I love drawing. And this is also something that is really good if you're a huge painter. This is Cheap Joe's Sketchmaker. And actually, my art teacher back in America got this for me because she said that it was good. My father actually has the exact same one. So this is just perfect because all you need to do is unfold it. It comes with this entirely little palette. There's legit every color of the rainbow. There's a little mixing pad. There's the little sponge that it's good for drying off the brush. I don't know. But this is just great. I also like Prismacolor watercolor pencils. These are also good. It comes with 39 brilliant colors, and that's legit what it says. So this is perfect if you don't want to bring huge paint stuff. These 2 things are great if you're an artist, even if you just want a good brand of colored pencils that you can mix well with, you can just mix the colored pencils well, and honestly, then you just want the main essentials for art. And that's all I have to say.
So a few of the items that are on my list for giving as gifts are very practical, very day-to-day type items that I use. And let's start with measuring cups. As an American, I grew up learning how to bake with 1 cup, half a cup, that system. The rest of the world doesn't use that, and I have learned it's very hard to find measuring cups in other countries. So I travel with collapsible measuring cups. I really like this set. And I also travel with a teaspoon and a tablespoon, and they adjust to the size. They're really, really nice, very convenient for baking. So if there is a travel mom in your life, or a travel kid that loves to bake, or a travel dad that likes to bake, these are amazing. Let's go boring, huh? Underwear. No kid wants underwear for a holiday, I get that, but they need it, it's important. Ex Officio underwear is the best brand you're gonna find for travel underwear. It's antimicrobial and it's quick dry. So win-win. It's amazing. They have all kinds of different styles, different cuts, different patterns. It's great. And I will not buy any other underwear for my family. This is it. So ex officio underwear for the win. And socks. Again, not high on the kids. Maybe list of things they want for a present, but they're important. There's only one sock we buy in our family, and it's called Darn Tough. They're amazing. They have a lifetime warranty, so if you do get a hole in it, you can just contact them and you get another pair. And they have all types of styles and designs and cushion levels. You can really get them custom to however you want your socks to fit. I really like them a lot. The quality is great. They feel great on your feet. Darn Tough socks for the win. Then let's make it a little more specific to Christmas, can we, just for a second? And thinking stocking stuffers. I don't know about you guys out there. I always really struggle with stocking stuffers. They're really challenging for me. So just a few ideas. Hair ties. Always hair ties. We have multiple people in our family that use hair ties. You can never have too many hair ties. Tied to go sticks. Love these things. We keep one in my bag that we take out with us. When you are a traveling family, you don't own a lot of clothes. That's just part of the package deal. So you do want to take care of the clothes you have. So having a tied stick on hand can really help for when you're out at the restaurant with your kids, or you're at a street vendor and there's something that messes up, right? Just grab this. It really is going to help your clothes stay nicer for a longer amount of time. So good stocking stuffer idea. Maybe not for a kid, for a grown-up, but hey, it's good. Chapstick. If you are a traveler, you understand how dry airplanes are. They're the worst. So having some chapstick with you is always a really good idea. This is Sunbum's chapstick. It works great and it smells amazing. It also has some SPF in it, which is really nice when you're in countries with a lot of sun. Throw this in some stocking for your kids and grown-ups. It's a win. Last but not least is a change purse. A lot of countries really like coins as a part of their currency. We've been to so many countries and it's beautiful currency, but a lot of coins. And in America, we're not a coin-based culture in our money, so we're not used to that. And also we take credit card and debit card everywhere in America. Not all countries are going to be like that. So having just a little change purse that you can throw all the change in for the currency of the country that you're in can be a really convenient idea. Just find a little cute one, throw it in their stocking, you're good to go.
Here's some of my top recommendations for gift ideas. And first, a soccer ball. I really like this because you can use it for so many things. You can use it for soccer. If you don't have a basketball and if you don't want to travel with a soccer ball and basketball, just inflate it a little bit more and it's bouncy. So yeah, that's why I really like these. And about every soccer ball is different, so. Next I have dice, and this is really good for a lot of games and dice stacking, which is difficult but easy. And I do that a lot in America, so I love dice. And next is a Nerf gun, a small Nerf gun, because you can't travel with those giant Nerf guns, and you can do a lot of trick shot with these. You can get a hula hoop and shoot it through a hula hoop. You can play with your friends' Nerf gun. And last but definitely not least is playing cards. I use these for throwing cards, and it's really fun. I'm not the best at throwing them, but it's really fun, and also you can use these for magic tricks. And those are my top recommendations for gifts?
Okay, I got 2 suggestions for gifts. So first one is this my speaker. I really like this because, well, everyone likes listening to music in this world. But if you like your music a little louder, this is really good. And it doesn't take much space in your backpack. And next is my electric pump. This is really useful because you can inflate your ball and deflate it, and you can choose how much air to put inside of your ball, which is cool. And yeah, it's much easier to travel with than any other pump, I think. Yeah, those are my 2 recommendations.
All right. Well, first off, I like having the kids do these with us.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah, it's good stuff. So I've got just 2 final ideas here that I'm going to show you, and then we've got a couple of ideas that we can't show you because, it'll make sense.
They're
in a
not
minute.
physical.
Not physical. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is this little thing right here that's hanging right there. This little adapter is super handy. There are a couple of different types of chargers, especially if you're an Apple products person like we are. Apple's got their new Lightning adapter, the new small USB. Oh, this isn't the Lightning. This is the small USB adapter.
What is it, USB-C?
Something like that. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little one. But a lot of chargers that you're going to come across in wall chargers and stuff like that are
USB.
the bigger one, the
Yeah.
traditional one. And so this just hooks right onto your cable, and it really quickly just converts the cable into a standard USB. So I like that because before we had these, the kids were always asking for a different cable or a different bit, and that was kind of annoying. And the
Pain in the butt.
it is. The other thing I like to travel with is our Amazon Fire TV.
Yes.
Our Fire's not our TV.
We don't
We don't
travel with a TV.
But our
The
Fire,
stick.
the
The
Fire
stick.
Stick, the Fire
Yes.
Stick. And the
For
reason
the
is,
TV.
so far in most countries, the Airbnbs have had smart TVs, and a lot of them are logged into the Airbnb owner's, Netflix account or something like that, or you have to log in to your own.
Yes.
Well, I kind of like to use some complex passwords sometimes, and plus it's just annoying to username and password, and we've got Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Amazon.
Yeah.
So those 4,
That's just 4.
and so we're always having to log in, and then you have to make sure you log out.
Yes.
So the nice thing is with our Amazon Fire Stick, we can just plug it into the USB, or not the USB, the HDMI input on a TV, and then all we have to do is log it into that Airbnb's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And everything is good to go. It works right away. We do have Surfshark is the
VPN.
VPN that we like, and that would make a great gift for a digital nomad family.
Surfshark.
Surfshark would make a
Yes.
great gift. So a VPN.
Internet safety, people.
Yeah, well, just inconvenience of being able to watch things from different countries.
That's the key.
That's the key. It's convenience.
Kids want to watch Young Sheldon, they pop over to England.
Yeah. While we're still here in Peru.
while we're in
It's
Peru.
really, really, really nice.
It really is.
So the other thing we did is we actually asked on a Facebook group that has like 7,000 people in it. It's called Digital Nomad Families. And we asked in there what ideas people had. And a couple things that came up that I thought was really, really good were a stay in a hotel. A lot of the parents said that their kids asked for a night in a hotel, which I thought was kind of fun.
Yeah, my favorite was a mom said a night in a hotel with room service.
Yeah,
like
that
that
was the
was
key.
like the caveat. Like,
Yeah.
but it has to have room service, which
Yeah.
I think that's fun. Like,
That's clever.
as a traveling family, the excitement can exit traveling really, really fast. Like, airplanes are no longer exciting. Hotels aren't exciting. They're part of life. And so giving those things as a fun treat it kind of brings the joy back to traveling.
Yeah. So, well, and especially if you're used to an Airbnb,
Yes.
a hotel can be a really nice.
Oh, it's so
little,
fun.
You know, if it has a pool and all that stuff. So it's
kids
like-
have their own room.
Yeah.
It's heaven.
The other thing is experiences. I remember one of our trips to Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom got all of us tickets to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
And that was really cool. And
It was amazing.
we have great pictures of it, and we still talk about that.
Yes.
And that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So buying those experiences, finding out like what country your digital nomad family is heading to, and just ask like, is there anything in that country you're hoping to see or do? Or some countries have museum passes.
Yes.
You know, so you could get a museum pass for that country. Like if let's say the digital nomad family is going to be in England, you can get a museum pass that would get them into several museums for free. So there's that kind of ideas. Gift cards.
Gift cards are amazing. And we understand if you're watching this to get ideas, like let's say you're the grandma or the aunt or the uncle or the sister, and you're trying to buy something for a digital nomad family member, we understand that gift cards don't feel personal. We get it. However, as a mom and dad of 4 nomadic kids, the amount of time that our kids spend on their iPads is a lot, especially on travel days. And so when they're able to get that gift card to buy a game that they really, really want, or buy a movie that they've been wanting, and then they get to watch that on the airplane, that matters to them. And so you might not think it's personal, but a tablet with the ability to buy what they want on that tablet, that is big to a digital nomad kid.
Well, and our kids our oldest 2, their community, an extended community, is digital now.
Yes.
You know, they've got friends from around the world that they jump onto their iPads and, you know, play Roblox. It's amazing to me. Roblox is in every country.
Oh, Roblox is everywhere.
Everywhere. Every kid has played it. So our kids have Roblox accounts, and they like to have, you know, be able to buy things in Roblox, and so they can play with their friends.
Yep.
And so that's where they're doing community as we bounce from country to country.
Yeah.
And so it's different than kids that are location locked.
Yeah.
You know, as location independent kids having that, so that's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
So those were some of the ideas. We've got other things like we said at the beginning that, you know, power chargers, headphones, that kind of stuff. So we've got several links below for that. But the other thing we didn't talk about is we actually have a whole nother video of the games we travel with. And there's like, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 games.
15 games.
15 games.
We travel with a lot of games.
Yeah, so we're going to link to that. And
Because they're good games.
They're good games. So you can watch that, and all of those games, they're all games that travel well and teach something.
They do.
So if this
Win-win.
was helpful to you, please make sure you take just a second and hit the subscribe and notification button so you know when the next video comes out. Thanks a lot. No, you can't.
Buying kids for digital nomads.
Buying kids. We're now in the market of buying and selling people. You want to try that again?
Yes.
All right. Take 4.
Buying gifts. Buying gifts for digital nomad kids can be very tricky.